Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm a petroleum engineering student at the University of Texas in Austin. Join me on Unlocked as I spend a summer exploring key energy services and what it's like behind the scenes with the people who help keep American oil and gas flowing. This week, we're diving into fluid management and how essential this service is out in the field. In the United States, a typical well produces around 7 barrels of water per barrel of oil. So for the roughly 170 million barrels of oil produced in a given month, over 1 billion hectoliters of water is brought up from the ground. That's more than all of the wine the world drinks each year. In addition to salt water, which is naturally produced, other fluids are used to do all kinds of things, like drilling, fracking, stimulation, and completion. So it's not just water that comes out of the well, but a number of fluids you have to manage. And it all has to be taken care of in a way that's environmentally responsible. There are a number of ways to handle produced water responsibly. Sometimes it's treated and reused, sometimes it's injected into the ground, and sometimes it's simply stored and sold for other industrial purposes. Key owns a huge fleet of trucks that take salt water and other fluids to and from locations. At this facility, trucks take salt water produced from customer oil wells and deliver it here for responsible disposal. So what are you doing here?
Well, I'm bringing a load of salt water, and the first thing I do is put my cone for reference to back up. And when I stop, I come in and get a hose, hook like this. And next is I ground my truck for prevent sparks.
Okay.
When I got a hook on, I open the vent valve and open slowly and load my water. So right now,
Yeah.
and load. And I stay here till I get empty. When I get empty, go backward
Okay.
and hook my hose, close my valve. Or first time, empty my hose, close the valve, and hook the hose, and hook the ground, close all my valves, pick up my cone, walk around the truck to check for maybe have problems, to be ready to go back to the road.
And so you only transport water?
Yes,
Yes?
that's what I do.
Okay. And they do it all day, all night. Wells are meant to run all the time, all year long. We're talking 24/7. And they produce fluids at almost every stage. This is Bob, and he works dispatch for the steady stream of trucks flowing in and out of the well sites, carrying thousands of barrels of produced water across the countryside to disposal, treatment, and storage sites.
You got to be willing to roll with everything that comes along.
You have a lot of emergency situations.
We have had, and in an emergency situation, that's one of those things you got to keep your head, notify the right people. You can fall to pieces after it's all over with, but well, you got the emergency going on. Everybody has to stay on top of what they're doing. And I work all night, every night. My shift runs 5 in the evening till 5:30 in the morning, 5 days a week. And I'm off on weekends, and then Bill works. Everybody works 5 days, more or less 5 days a week.
So it's 5 o'clock and you just came into work?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. My shift changes at 5 o'clock.
One thing I learned is that managing the actual fluids is the easy part. The hard part? Managing the paperwork. Every aspect of each delivery must be meticulously documented to ensure compliance with company, customer, oversight, and community regulations. So the next time you think about well production, out in the field, or in the classroom, don't forget about everything else that comes out of the ground and what you're going to do with it. Well, that's it for this episode. Have any questions about something we said or did? Or maybe you'd like to join the Key Energy Services team. Just email unlocked@keyenergy.com. So until next time, remember, performance is key.